Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are going to take a look at the on your mark results. I spent a lot of time the last week on this to try and have a chance to be able to meet Kyonko. You need to be in the top 50 to be guaranteed a spot. After that, there is a little bit of a lottery to see, depending on where you end up ranking, if you can actually get that ticket for the live event, which should be taking place sometime next year. Let's take a look at the results. We're gonna be downloading a few things, but let's see how it looks. It was interesting because while playing the event, the loading time between everything was just so much slower. I'm not sure if it was just literally because of everybody playing the game at the same time, which actually made everything load longer. Wouldn't be surprised because there was a lot of activity going on to try and get into the top 50 here, and yeah, I mean, well, I'm gonna do some downloads. So took a little perseverance. Luckily for Kyonko, I had all of the EX bonuses to begin with, so let's take a look. That's right, rank 20! I did it! First time ever I've seen anything that fancy on the results. 13.6 million points. Ah. This is the invite to the real event. Now, obviously, I have no idea when it's going to take place. They said the beginning portion of the new year, so that's the best we know about this, but oh man, this feels so good. I mean, this didn't come without effort though, right? Like, one thing I do like about Unizon Air, right? Like, you have to, I mean, sure, you have to throw your money at this game. You can't do anything without getting enough attack value from the current gacha. So that's also important. But one big thing about On Your Mark was the fact that you do have to also have these older cards, which also give you a bonus here, which you can see in the back, right? Now, it wasn't as big as the last event. I was watching, other people like, Wa from Oshi level 46, right? Last time, the first edition of this event, the percentage of activation rate for those EX cards was insane. To the point where I am honestly believe that instead of in total to get 15% bonus of the cards you had, it was actually applying that bonus X amount of times. So if you had one card, you would get a +3 for each card, and if you had two, you would get +6 for each card. If you had 3, you would get +9 for each card, +12 for each card for 4, and then +15 for each card. Because he did end up saying, Wa from the other YouTuber I was talking about, he did say that it basically felt like he had a 90% activation rate of his EX bonus, right? And that was nowhere near the case for this event. And I actually kept track of the activation rate of the EX bonus for the last 3 days. Yeah, I did. I mean, you know me, I like data and all that stuff. And it was around a 38% clip for the last 3 days. So, I mean, that makes me convinced that they just screwed up the programming there. Because, that would make sense that, because you get a +15% chance in total is the intended rate for this. And clearly it was not a 90% rate, which, you know, if it made sense that, you know, plus 15 versus plus what was it, 75, I would say that's certainly well within the realm of possibility. So very much a mistake on their part, which unfortunately, sure, like we knew the expectations. They told us in advance that was going to change, but you know, that's fine. As you can see, 300%. I'll do this in a bit. You know, I was lucky enough after doing the video I uploaded. I did a little bit more on Sakurazaka and did get a little bit of love. I forget. I think I got nothing on stream, but I was able to get Habu, Kosaka, and Lundun there for a little bit of a bonus. And I think I might have gotten one more Hinata member. I think it was Mikuni. I got actually on the daily discounted pulls. I did get her through that, I believe. So I was able to get 4 more cards, I think, after the event or my gacha video, which was really great. And I did get teased like 2 or 3 times. I got dupe SSRs on the discounted pulls, but yeah, always a little bit scary when that happens. Not scary, but had the expectations and then slam down with no results. But yeah, I mean, you know, what was also really nice was I was able to tell Kyonko directly. On Saturday we did have a Migri, and I told her that, you know, I'm 20th right now. If I can stay in the top 50, I'll be able to meet you next year sometime for Unizon Air. And then she's like, oh, instead of all. And then I have another one with her in a few weeks, and then I can tell her I kept that 20th mark. If everything works out, I'll be able to meet you, which is really amazing. Because, you know, as somebody who lives in the US, I don't get that opportunity to meet her. I can't just be like, I'm going to go to the real Migri. It's just kind of hard. But, well, now that I put all this effort, I'm still no guarantee to go, right? Like, something at work could come up, or they tell me like 10 days before and it's going to be impossible to get there. I have no idea, but for what it's worth, I will do my hardest to make sure I can make this event. And hopefully, Unizon Air is able to get us enough heads up ahead of time so that this is a realistic possibility for me to go. But I will do my best so that I can go. Anyways, actually, I'm interested to see how this works. So, as part of this event, if you were in the top 50, you do get a guaranteed card. But if it's a gacha pull, they did say that it would involve past event rewards. Let's see. Yeah, 過去のイベント報酬新カードのみ. So any card that came from, you know, events as a reward, right? Like sometimes you got it through points, sometimes you got it through ranking. And I feel like I have most of them. There might be something in the very beginning that I missed just because of the very start. But for all intents and purposes, I believe I have almost all event reward cards. 過去の撮影で登場したシーンや新規カードはOK 桜坂日向坂イベント限定新カードで登場し It does say Keaki, so all the old cards I think are there. And because I did finish in the top 50, it does give me enough to do the pull directly. If you were, I don't know if it was 150 or below, but beyond that, you would just get a piece of this ticket. So, plastic regret. Oh, and I get a little title thing too. Let's do that. I want to set that up. Ooh, somebody even asked me to be their friend. Yes, that I mean I can change. I haven't changed this top 500 in forever. Gente. Top 50. Ah, that feels so good. It's unfortunate there's nothing a little bit better that I can apply, but top 50 forever. I can put that in my title. Now, I don't know how people do this day in day out for those live events, yell events. This was already so much work to begin with. It. I knew there was downtime where I felt like I could relax a little bit, right? But for finishing in the top 10, stuff like that, that's just has to be like non-stop, and probably even cutting. Like I even cut a little sleep to do this, but I just don't understand how it's possible. So it's, I mean, if it's just a gacha, then like, I mean, oh, no. I guess I did miss out on a bunch of cards, huh? Because this says there's only 12 cards. Did it say that? Sorry. I'm just trying to get an idea of how this works. Does it say that? Oh, Mishoji, right? So yeah, okay. Okay, so much for I finished everything. I guess there was a few things here and there that I just didn't do, which is surprising. Yeah, so it's guaranteed a new card. So that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the fact that there's only 12 cards in this gacha was definitely a tall tale sign that it is. Okay, so getting a Uemu card would be cool. Habu-chan, we got announcement that she's gonna graduate. That was sad. Lina Uemura, not Ue, sorry, Inoue Lina. Tenchan there, and then I got a Kumi card here, a Mipan card, a Otake. Actually, I don't even hear Otake nowadays, right? Like, it definitely goes towards Aya, I feel like. You got Kawaga, Dakono, and then Hinano, Mikuni, and Paru. I'm surprised there's so many cards that I don't have here. Huh. Oh well. Anyways, let's do the gacha pull, and this is a guaranteed new one. Thanks to finishing in the top 50. We'll see which member it is. If we do get a cut in, we will know exactly who is coming in there. Okay, we will be left in the dark here, which is fine by me. Would love to say Uemura or Paru. Guess would be my top 2 picks. Thank you, game! Komitan! Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Wait. Does that mean... I see. Even... Okay, that's what it meant. I was curious why it said you could do it over and over again. Okay. Coding. Okay, so obviously somebody determined it was too difficult to figure out which of these reward cards you have in your box. And so to solve this, you will get a dupe. And then it'll just give you the ticket back until you actually get a new card. So then the question is, how do I know if I've actually gotten a card I'm missing, right? And yeah, okay, I'm not going crazy. Like, I was not expecting to not have so many of these event cards, right? And so I guess I didn't read it properly, saying that they would get rid of the dupes, but instead you would just get the ticket back, such that oh, I pressed the wrong place. You get the ticket back so that you can just gacha over and over and over again. until you actually get a card you don't have, which maybe I need to actually go in and check if I'm just in an endless loop here, because I honestly, if it's not one of the beginning cards, then I can't imagine not having it, because I really did play almost all of the events. Right? Yeah, I have the Uemura card. Anyways, we'll stop here because this might be just endless. I'll try and figure out if I need to stop gachaing or not. But it does feel good to get the SSR cards over and over again, right? Like, it is satisfying, and I guess I don't know if you can farm for entry, cut-ins, right? That would be pretty cool to see. But all right, one last one, and then we'll call it a night. Although it was good to see you, Emura, there. Now, this is hilarious, though. Come on. I don't ever like using a lazy dev's rhetoric, because, I mean, I was a dev once. I know what's involved with this kind of stuff. But there had to have been something better you guys could have done with this. This does not seem like the best way to do this. Alright, we'll finish off with Kumi here. Anyways, thanks everybody for joining in. I am super excited to get that win in the top 50 to be able to meet Kyonko. Hopefully the event will go on smoothly. You never know what could happen with Kyonko. She could end up being busy, and then it all goes away. And of course other worse scenarios, but here's hoping to go smoothly, and if I am able to get that, then I'll be able to talk about it here as well. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, you're happy that I was able to get into the top 50 for Kyonko, let me know in the comments below. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and otherwise, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye bye.